Once more into the breach. Hello, everybody on YouTube. It's your boy, the Memphis Accelerate, coming at you with the grand finale of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Month of Madness. For the past 31 days, we've been taking a look at different decks every single day, having ourselves a good old time with a whole mess of different strategies, different cards, different concept of deck. But today, it all comes to a head, and we're taking ourselves a good old-fashioned look at some good old-fashioned gamble deck. That's right. We're rolling them bones, flipping them coins, reveling in the uncertainty of what the future brings. And we're going to have ourselves a good old time with this here gamble deck. And I have gone ahead and named this deck something special. Yeah. We're calling this here deck Zorc&Pals.
Who's that crazy kook destroying the world? It's Zorc.
That's me.
It's Zorc&Pals.
Yeah, I went ahead and go. I went there. That's what we're calling today's deck. So, we got ourselves our gamble deck today, thanks to Mr. Eric Breeze, who wanted us to go out with a deck that's just about having ourselves a good old time, and, you know, involving our opponent as much as possible, because a lot of decks nowadays don't really let you do that. So, we're going to go into EDO Pro, we're going to show off this deck, show you off the cards and the combos, and have ourselves a good time. Let's get right into it, and roll them bones. Alrighty, everybody, our first opponent, another day, another card game. And so, with this deck, we can go first or second, but I like to go first more often than not, just to get things set up, and ooh, that's actually pretty brutal. Let's start with good old-fashioned Dicey Dungeon, though. This is our field spell that allows us to interact with our opponent a bit. When we activate it, and my opponent doesn't Ash Blossom it, we have the ability to add Dimension the dice, which lets me just trade out a dice monster for any other dice monster. Of course, our opponent didn't allow us to do that, but the card stays on the board, and now during each battle phase, we're both going to get the chance to roll dice. We want evens, we want them to have odds. So, let's go ahead, continue the madness. That's right. We got a couple of aces. We got ourselves a head. That means we get a free monster and 2 cards. Even better than having 1 card. So we'll have ourselves even more stuff. We'll go ahead and set up Dice Jar, and we'll end our turn. We're pretty set up right here. We got some nice things. And so I should explain why it's such a nice thing. For starters, we have the Dice Jar, one of our most powerful cards in this deck. When it's flipped, we both roll them bones, and if I win, my opponent loses. Or if they win, I lose. Because basically what this guy does is that whoever rolls the highest will live. The loser will take lots of damage, however. So, not yet. He's got that Exorsister Stella. I gotta be cautious about this thing. Summon an Exorsister from the hand. If you control Ellis, do a thing. Alright. Blind Obliteration, however, says no to that. But unless my opponent has like a quick effect, which they probably do. But basically what Blind Obliteration does, we blow up everything that's face up, so long as it levels of ranks equal to or less than the rolls we do. Do I need to explain it that much? We rolled 6, so everything 6 and below goes away. You know? Works on our stuff too, which is why you gotta be careful with it, but if you do it the right way, it's just fine. So, during the main phase, add an Exorcister card. He's got Mafia. That's how Mafia works, let me tell you. Alright, so Martha is going to come out, summoning an Ellis from the deck. So he's still going to have himself an Exorcister. The question is, which one? Alright, mayhaps I was a little hasty on that one. Because it does work on ranks, so I could have just waited for him to exceed summon. Although the fact that he had the surge, he was probably just waiting for me to nuke his board. Alright, well that's how the gamble works. Sometimes you gamble, sometimes you lose, but you know what? We haven't nearly lost yet. He's got Cast a Spell, which does something. Adds a monster. Okay. It does add him another monster if he so chooses. Which apparently he doth choose. So what doth thine choose? Good question. Get yourself control an Exorcist or summon this card from the hand. Alright. That's totally fine. So we're going to activate that 6. And then we're going to activate the effect of the Dicey Dungeon. So we got a 2. And because we rolled a 2, I can turn it into a 1. It doesn't really matter for that one, so no. And so they got a 6. And, you know, we don't want to use anything because this is No, it doesn't matter because our monster's in defense mode anyway. We want to save this for Dice Jar. So our roll's a 3. Theirs is a 4. Let's see. Yeah. I want to change the 3. So they take 6,000. Ah, there you go. That's the idea of the Dice Jar, people. We do 6,000 damage 50% more of the time. Alright, so now the question is, can I draw into anything I can use? I do have Arcane of the Zero Zapu. Mostly a concession for just like an actual defensive thing, in case I really need defense, but as it stands, the couple of aces is proving very fruitful. Ho 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 ho. Ha 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 ha. Very nice indeed. But let's involve our opponent more. We got the Cup of Ace. And we'll get to draw even more cards. Alright. Why not? Let's go for the Dimension the Dash. Does anyone remember that game? Dungeon Dice Monsters? It was kind of fun. It was very limited, but it was still kind of cool. That'd be awful. That'd be awful, man. Okay, so what did I roll? I wasn't paying attention. I was paying attention to my opponent. Okay, so I can use the effect of that 6. I can transform. What can I turn into a 6? 1, a 3, or a 5. Yes, actually, I am going to change that 3 into a 6 so that I can attack directly this turn. So there you go. So we're not gonna. I would normally use Dice Dungeon here, but I kind of want to just win. So we're gonna attack with Orgoth the Relentless. And there you go. Perfectly illustrated what this deck is trying to do. And that's just roll them bones. And it worked out pretty good. We can stack our deck every once in a while with the VAT 6. And as you can see, it's very effective. Never leave home without this card. Pretty good. So let's go ahead into duel number 2. Let's get into Zorc, though. We need to get into Zorc. He is our biggest boss. So let's go for duel 2. See if we can get our boy. Alrighty, second opponent. Let's go do it again. And we're going to go first again. Very nice. Opening hand, not as nice, but I still have my Dice Dungeon, so at least I got like my field spell and my stuff like that. I could just straight up make Orgoth. Evolve Snipe Hunter like a Pokemon, perhaps? Seems a bit wasteful, but like, what else am I going to do first turn? Set Snipe Hunter? Heck no. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to summon out Orgoth the Relentless, because he's our big boy. So we'll summon out Orgoth, and hey, if I get a pair of 3s or a pair of 4s. We were so cool. Was that a 3, a 4, and a 5? It was. Alright, a 3, a 4, and a 5. It is what it is. Alright. Well, we tried. I mean, Orgoth, he can draw you cards. He does have that power. Just a matter of whether he does it or not. So, blowing up my field spell, you naughty girl. That's some naughty nonsense right there. Alright, so we're up against Lightsworns. That's cool. That's cool. Did he mill anything good? Oh, it's Fossil? Fossil! Okay. Interesting combination. I'm gonna activate another one of these if you don't mind. All the effort wasted. Oh my goodness, Time Wizard could beat over Lila. Never noticed. Alright, we're gonna keep going. I do want to still get into Zorc. He is our big boy. I want to summon Zorc. This deck ain't called Zorc&pals for nothing. If I don't summon Zorc, I'll feel dissatisfied. No matter what the results. We're gonna go into this till we get into Zorc, let me tell you. He is the boy we want to summon. Even though all he does is a field nuke, but you know what? I like field nukes. They're cool, okay? I want to just field nuke somebody. Alright, so now that our opponent is... Well, he's gonna keep milling. I mean, it's a Lightsworns. What else are they gonna do? It's kind of their whole shtick, is just keep on milling. Keep on milling. What do we get? Twilight Sworn Reiko. Banish a Lightsworn, banish a card on the field. Oh. Well, that's a bad dog. I don't like that dog. Alright, so he's got the Fossil Fusion. He's only using his own cards, but that's probably going to be the Skull King. Oh, wait, no. I forgot about Snipe Hunter. Attacks a monster, does piercing damage. Gotcha. Gotcha. And I believe, let's see. Yep, ditch a rock, draw a card. Probably going to be Fossil, or what's his name? Weathering Soldier again. Okay. Or the surprise tech and the revival golem. Okay. Well, my opponent certainly has some interesting stuff to do. The question is, what is the end game here? Alright, a set monster. That's probably Ryko. We might as well attempt Dice Dungeon first, right? A 1 and a... Oh. No, that was a dumb idea. Alright. Go, Blind Obliteration, save me. Whew. That was close. I almost took damage. Alright. Well, it's not perfect. You know, he got his Fossil Fusion back. And he could banish to get Fossil Fusion with the Skullgar. But it is what it is. So is Ryko a flip? No. So that might be the original Ryko? Okay. Alright, well there's half of my ritual monster. That's cool. 4, a 2, and a 5. Alright, you know what? Balls to the walls. Let's just hit him where it hurts. We'll see what this is. Is it the original? No, that is. Oh, it does work when it's flip face up. I see. I was not reading that quite right. If I'd known that, I would have tried Snipe Hunter, but whatever. It's fine. It's fine, because we still have Blind Obliteration. This is banished, so it's not like he can use me to make Skullgios or anything. I mean, he can use my Time Withered with, you know, he can steal my Time Withered. Make another Skullgar. Okay. That's totally fine. You know, that's the name of the game. We roll them bones. I could really use a monster, though, because then I can get into my other Orgoth, and that would be pretty good. Alright, so Lumina going to summon out... Yeah, I figured as much. Lila. He wants to get rid of my face down card before it's a problem for him. Let's see. I guess... I should wait for him to target my card. Just because. So we'll go Blind Obliteration. Come on, baby. Yes. Nuke them all again. Ha ha ha. Alright. The bones are on my side. So now what can he do? Ah. He could do that. He could do that. Alright. Well, my opponent's certainly giving me the 1-2. The question is, can I get a 3 and a 4? That would be good. Alright. Pot of Avarice. And then pot. And then fusion. And then into the bone. What does this do? 2 attacks on monsters per turn. Banishes spell from the grave at a time stream. Cool. Alright. Come on, Dice Dungeon. Do me some good. You got a 5. So he's all hound. Nice. See, the dice are on my side today. You know, the dice rolls are working. I might not have a board necessarily, but I've got things. Ooh, nice. See, my opponent's going to think this is my 3rd obliteration, but it is not. It is, in fact, the Roulette Spider, which is kind of like Blind Obliteration, but not really. So, let's go ahead, Dice Dungeon again. You got a 4, so everyone gets bigger. But this is where we go ahead and activate the Roulette. We want a 4, a 5, or a 6. We got a 3. Which does nothing. It does nothing. Yeah, 6 would have blown him up. 5 would have done burn damage, basically Magic Cylinder. 4 would have been cool, because I could have stolen his monster, or, like, forced Bone to attack Lumina. That would have been pretty nice, but we didn't get to do that. Okay. Snipe Hunter? I mean, this is gonna stink, because I kind of wanted to... Again, I'm trying to make Zorc. I have the ability to do it. I just haven't done it yet. But, you know, we're slowly but surely getting into it. I'm more worried about, like, the constant use of the Fossil Fusion, which might clinch it for him. I don't know. It all depends. But let's go for Orgoth. Can we attack directly? No. But I can't be destroyed by battle or card effects, so that's good. Do I risk it for a biscuit? Because if I get a 6, I win. Let's give it a shot. 3 and a 6. All right. Well, that was not good for me. I should have just left it as B. All right. Well, it is what it is. So we'll end our turn. We'll see where it goes. I can't be destroyed by battle or card effects this turn, so that's good. Got Lumina. Oh, but he can make Michael the Arc Light Swarm and banish me. So I think it might actually be game. Possibly. Maybe. Unless my opponent's a little wussy about it. Okay, my opponent's going to be a little wussy about it. He had the option, but no. Alright, so he's going to get back that. Okay. I don't know why he's typing GG when clearly the game is not over yet. Clearly. I mean, either that or he's used up all of his fossil fusion targets. Which I doubt, but you never know. Oh, hey, Dice Jar. Sweet. Let's set that. Let's activate, once again, Orgoth the Relentless. After I change my deck. No. I'm good on that respect. Thank you. Alright, so we're not going to use the Dicey Dungeon now. We're just going to get rid of Lumina. Because obviously the longer that's around, you can just keep doing that over and over again. So, I guess my opponent's out of something. Like, he seems to think the game... Ooh. Ah. Interesting. Alright. I got a lot of spells. And there, at least Zorc is there. Alright. Well, that was certainly not good. I was kind of hoping to use that Dice Jar. I was kind of hoping to use that Dungeon Dragon. Alright. So now it is actually game. I don't know why you typed GG so early, but there you go. So, we take a loss, but it was a nice back and forth, and we did do a lot of bone rolling. It was just the fact that we didn't get to close it out, and that Morphin Jar did not help. So, let's go ahead for one more duel. Last chance for romance. We'll roll the bones again, and hopefully we can summon Zorc. Alrighty, everybody. Our third and final opponent, the last chance for romance, the fight in third. And what do we have for an opening hand? It's an interesting hand. I mean, we've got Obliteration, Cup, Dice, Dice, more Dice. So it's a hand that has a lot of things going for it. We're up against some more Lightsworns, so we know how they work. That's at least a good thing. Although this seems to be a bit more of a different version of the Lightsworns. More of a chaos build, if anything else. Alright. I mean, all he did was summon Raiden. I can deal with one Raiden. That's pretty good. Alright. Dimension the dice times 2. Not ideal. Let's go for Dice. Aha! Very nice. Alright. So the question is, what do I want to play from here? I just really want Zorc. I want my boy. Maybe I should have played 3 prep after all. It's getting a little bricky, though, but maybe. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe I should have. Maybe would have. But regardless, let's go for the Dice Dungeon. And let's keep rolling them bones. No assurances here. I could have just summoned this and guaranteed, but I will not. Oh, there is my boy. There is my son. Alright, we got one half of my son right here. So let's summon out good old Orgoth the Relentless. And let's see if we can draw some more cards. Okay, a pair of 2s is actually not bad, because now I can't be destroyed by stuff. And as much as I want to roll the bones every time, I think I'll just beat over Raiden. Let's just beat over that boy for now, and we'll end our turn. Alright, so now it's our opponent's turn. His grave is full of stuff. He doesn't have enough for Judgmental Dragon or anything, but he does have Chaos Space, so that is something to be concerned about. Okie dokie. Let me think about this. I should probably use Blind Obliteration at some point. I should mean that 6. I gotta activate that 6, because it works for all my dice cards. It's not just for Dice Jar. What do we got? Alright, Felis is in the... So 1, 2, 3. I'm just counting how many different Lightsworns are currently available. So, a monster that cannot be normal summoner sets. That means... Yeah, no. Chaos Creator. Interesting indeed. All right, so banish some dudes and then bring one back. Oh, but doesn't he have to have like 3 banished monsters to do that? I think he does. I can't remember. Let's see. Target 3 banished monsters, different names. Summon 1, place the rest at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, because he has to have another one. Although maybe he's just trying to draw more cards. Possibly, maybe. All right. It's respectable. Very respectable. I mean, he still can't summon that judgmental boy. As long as that's not on the board, I think I'll be okay. We'll see. We'll see indeed. All right, Chaos Creator is just going to be chilling in attack mode. The set card, a little worrisome, considering I don't know what the heck it is. It's that thing. What is it? Is it another... What's that trap do again? It does nothing unless it's milled. Okay, so that's probably, hopefully not it, but we'll find out in a minute. Okay, now it's our turn, and as we do, we must always roll them bones. I will never stop rolling the bones. I don't care if you get to draw 2 cards. Hey, those 2 might have been the cards you wanted to mill, for all we know. For all you know, he wanted to mill them cards. Alright, come on. A 3, a 6, and a 2. I could get 2 6s. So we're going to go ahead and change the result of the 3 into a 6. Then I get bigger, and I can attack directly if I so chose. Which, at the moment, I don't want to do, but I could do it. But first, let's go for Time Wizard. And just do it all again. Let's make another Orgoth. Yeah, why not? Let's make 2 of this dude. Let's make the terrible twosome. And just roll them some more. Alright. Come on, baby. Give me something. What did I just roll? I rolled 2 3s, so no, I don't want to change that, because now I get to draw more cards. And you know what? Let's try to draw some more cards. Like an Exodia deck, but for Gamble. Gamble Zodia? I don't think that would ever work, but you never know. I'm going to put this in attack mode. That's another use of this thing. I get to draw... Oh, I can potentially draw, or I can give it to my opponent and run it over. That's an option. So let's go for the battle phase. I really want to use this and potentially win, so I'm going to do it. So let's go for Dice Dungeon. Come on, I need a 6, or something I can turn into a 6. Alright. I got a 4. What does 4 do? No. And they got a 6. So we're going to turn that into that, and that way I do a lot more damage. No. We do want to run this over because it's in the way. So we'll do all the damage in the world, barring this being Mirror Force. Is it Mirror Force? I don't think it is. I think we just win that one. Alrighty. Well, there you go, folks. We redeemed ourselves against Lightsworns. Very cool. But I'm still not satisfied. We have to try one more time. We're going to go for one bonus duel today. I know I said this is the final duel, but we're going to go for one more. Because I want to summon Zorc. He's in the deck. I need him on the board. We've had him in the hand. I need him on the board. Alright, everybody. Our 4th and final opponent. The last duel of the month of madness. Let's just go right into it. I want to see Zorc. Give me a Zorc. I mean, that's technically a Zorc. Alright, let's go pre-prep of rights, baby. I just need, now I just need monsters to actually, like, use to summon out Zorc. But, at the very least, we got Zorc, okay? Like I said, that's what I want to do, is summon out Zorc. And let's go ahead and roll the bones some more. Good old Cup of Ace. Never fails me. Never. At least if it wants to keep in the deck, it won't fail me. Anyway, so we got ourselves our opening. Let's end our turn for now. Let's see what our opponent can do. You know, because we got ourselves a solid enough start. What is this? What the heck is this? I've never heard of this card. This card summons, send an Aqua from the deck. During the end phase, strip this card, target an Aqua in the grave, and add it to your hand. Okay. I don't know what that means, but I presume that's something he can send. Icejades. Okay. So this is one of them Icejade monster decks. Let's see. Target a monster, blah, 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 blah. Does a thing. There's a card effect in here somewhere. Okay. So basically, he just dumped that so we can get it right away. Cool. I will say, the artwork on this thing is absolutely lovely. I love the purples with the blues. It's very nice. It's very pretty. It's a very pretty card. I mean, Dice Jar might not be the prettiest thing in the world, but he's useful, damn it. Alright, so my opponent's a dum-dum. I guess he misplayed his thing because he, normal summoned a thing. So, let's see. We got a 6, and nope. And they got a 6, and that's fine. It don't matter. I could stop it. I could change it. It don't matter. So, Dice Jar gets stopped. Let's see what we get. A 3, and he gets a 6. Alright. Let me think about that. Let's change the 3 into a 6. That way, okay, so we'll get a 5. That's good enough. That's good enough. We'll do 2,500 damage. That's more than he did. That's a good start. Alright. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work just fine. So we're going to set Arcana Force 0 Zahud. Activate Dimension the Dice. Let's get our boy Orgoth on the board, who I plan to use as material no matter how good I roll. Alright, what do you got? You got something. Monster summoned. You target water you control. So you're going to weaken my monster. That works for me. I don't care. Pair of 3s? No. I want to draw more cards. Alright. I don't have enough. I was hoping to have just a little bit more so I could do even more. But it's fine. So what we're going to do here is I can just get out the other Orgoth. We're going to play the contract with the Dark Master. We're going to go ahead, bring out our boy, Dark Master Zorc. And we'll roll them bones. Because again, I have that 6, so it doesn't matter. If I roll the 6 without this, I could potentially nuke myself. Oh, but we didn't. And you know what? It's fine. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's see, 3. I don't want a 3. Yeah, I want to change that 3. Get a 5. That'll work. It'll work! So we'll do... Oh, so close. So close. So close. Alright, that works. Alright, so we're in a pretty good position. My opponent has 100 life points left. I've got Snipe Hunter. I've got Dimension the Dice. So, barring whatever Icejades do, because for the life of me, I can't remember what their game plan is. I know they got, like, big stuff they can do. And I think there's, like, a lot. I think the main thing they do is, like, there's a lockdown that they do to stop the opponent from playing monster effects, but that's, like, about all that they do. But then they also have a thing that can attack in defense, if I'm not mistaken. But again, I don't remember what it is. Is it this thing? Yeah, this is the one. This guy can attack while in defense mode. Alright. Oh, this is certainly a lot more stuff than he did before, so I'll give him that much. And this freaking Sword Soul, you're summoning tuners as tokens. Alright. So this is his boss, and this is... Opponent can activate the effects of a monster that was summoned that turn. Neat. Alright, let's roll the moans. Oh. Oh, he can just straight up banish my stuff. That's not good. Does that mean I lose? Oh, no. Do I lose? Apparently I do, because I take burn damage. Ah! Those cards were in my favor. I am down to 100 life points. Oh, man. Well, that's not a great way to end the duel, but it is a way to end the duel. If EDO Pro will let me type DG. Regardless, that's the end of it. We threw in our A game. We summoned out Zorc. But in the end, we were just 100 points off of game. So, let's go for the end screen, everybody. And send it off one more time. Alright, everybody. zorc&pals fittingly went 50-50. 2 wins, 2 losses. Can't ask much better for that. Now, this is a deck that's all about rolling them bones. You never know what you're going to get. It's kind of like playing Danges without the hands and the giant fields and the extra deck nonsense. Because we just want to roll them. We want to roll them dice, toss them coins, and that's exactly what we did. So I'm happy to say that the deck worked as well, if not better than I anticipated, and I'm happy for that. I really am. So I guess that's all that's left to say is thank you for watching. If you did enjoy this, consider the like button, and I'll ask it just the once. Please subscribe if you've made it to the end of this video and you enjoyed this video or any of the other videos from the month of madness. And so, thank you for watching. I'm going to take a day or two off, and then we're going to get into Master Duel stuff, because Karibo's a mate now, and I need to get the darn thing, because I've been waiting for Karibo to be a mate on Master Duel since launch. So we're going to be doing that a little bit, amongst other things. Don't have a set schedule yet, but when I do it, I will let you guys know. So thanks for watching. Your boy Memphis is signing out. I'll see you guys on the other side. Till next time, stay safe, stay happy, and I'll see you then.
The blood of the innocent will flow without end. His name is Zorc and he's destroying the world.